Hello, good evening. It's Saturday night. It's 10 p.m. and good evening to everybody. If you're watching us from the Pacific, good evening to all of you. Magandang gabi po. And also, if you're watching us in the Philippines, it is Sunday and it is 2 p.m. as we have announced because of the change of time here in the States. It instead of the 1 o'clock normal time that you guys would see us, it is now at 2 p.m. if you're in the Philippines. And if you're watching us in different parts of the world, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. And for our team share at saka team replay, happy viewing sa inyong lahat. I know tonight it was kind of sad for, especially for the Philippines. It should not be as sad. The candidate, the Philippine representative for Miss Universe, she went up to top 10. So it's not bad. She got into top 10 and it's a good showing. That's Michelle Marquez D, the daughter of Melanie Marquez. So it was a good fight and it is what it is. And so we have a new Miss Universe and that's Miss Nicaragua. So it's a historical win simply because Miss Nicaragua had not been this is the first time that they had a Miss Universe. So congratulations, Miss Nicaragua. And I believe the first runner-up is Thailand. And third runner-up, I believe it is Australia. So congratulations also, Michelle Marquez D for giving such a good fight and representing the Philippines so well. Okay? Now, si Aseret. Aseret, finally, we missed you. Naku, maganda yung story natin today. But before we start, we are live on PHLB Radio Facebook page and simultaneously live on PHLB Radio YouTube channel. So if you are not a subscriber yet, naku, what are you waiting for? Ano na, subscribe na by liking, sharing, and subscribe so you would not miss any of our show. Click on that notification bell para mag-increase ang ating mga subscribers. And also, if you are using Amazon Fire TV, just look for Amazon Fire TV channel of PHLB Radio. And if you're using Alexa, just say, Alexa, play PHLB Radio. And we are also we are airing live in different audio podcasts, namely Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. And for our team replay, alam niyo na what to do, di ba? You have to go to PHLB Radio YouTube channel and just look for the playlist and you could watch any of the show, all the replays again of the past and current shows. And if you want to know more about our shows, just log on to www.phlbradio.com, which is our website. Yan. Nako, Gina Marcos is watching us from, I think, Banay-Banay, Laguna. Okay? So, yun ang mga first comer natin. And then, okay, another thing is, I know this show was supposed to be airing last week. Ay nako, medyo naipit ang schedule ng lolo nyo, ng Kuya Jush. So I had to do a replay. But thank you for those people who still watch the replay. The numbers are still good. So I am in awe of gratitude talaga sa inyo. Pumapalo pa rin yung numbers even though it has been a replay. So ang topic natin for today, minsan lang kitang iibigin. Nako, medyo madamdamin ang ating letter sender today, si Agnes. Itago natin siya sa pangalang Agnes. At magandang storya niya. At I think may mga lessons siya to be learned, especially in this day and age. So, eto na, start na natin. Doon sa mga nanonood o nakikinig, magpa-shoutout po kayo. So let us know where you are watching so at least we could greet you on air. Yan. Okay, ito na. So, ang topic again, ang title for this episode is Minsan Lang Kitang Iibigin. Parang pelikula. Okay. Sabi niya, Dear Kuya Josh, good day to you, the viewers and listeners. Like many, maraming salamat sa show na ito. Super appreciate ko ang show mo, Kuya Josh. Weekly habit ko na to watch your show, kaya nga medyo affected ako pag replay ang episode mo. Sabi niya. Sorry naman. Pero okay na rin. Watch pa rin ako kasi maganda talaga ang mga letters and the comments, advice at opinions ng listeners at opinions mo at ng mga nanonood, viewers. Kakapulutan mo talaga ng wisdom. Salamat talaga. Ako po ay si, itago natin sa pangalang Agnes, 60 years old, single by choice. Naku, parang nauuso yata ang mga single by choice natin. Sisimulan ko ang story during my high school. Naku, medyo matagal na pala yon, Agnes, no? Kuya Josh, middle child ako sa 3 magkakapatid. Dahil middle child ako, feeling unloved ako. Parang walang nagmamahal sa akin. Parang unfair sa akin ang buhay. Sabi nga siguro, may middle child syndrome ako like most middle child. Ay, Kuya Josh, okay naman ang okay naman ang family namin. Hindi kami mayaman, hindi rin kami mahirap. Sakto lang. Kaya lang, parang ang dami namin problema within the family. Babaero kasi si Papa. Si Mama naman may affairs din. Kaya ayun, dysfunctional family talaga kami. Kuya Josh, I met Nestor during high school. Siya ang naging shoulder to cry on ko. Lahat ng problems ko sa pamilya, sa kanya ko sinasabi. Minsan, dahil sa bigat ng mga nararamdaman ko o pinagdadaanan ko sa family, I had contemplated of committing suicide. At dahil kay Nestor, hindi ko magawa at hindi ko ginawa. Naging matalik kong kaibigan si Nestor. I was blessed na maging matalino, kaya I always excelled sa studies ko, kahit dami kong family problems din. Si Nestor ang naging inspirasyon ko dahil siya ang naging super fan ko o tagahanga ko, support system kong baga. Tutor din most of the time kasi matalino talaga si Nestor, lalo na sa math and science. Kuya Josh, aaminin ko, Nestor made me feel alive at loved during those times. It was confusing then kasi kahit we do not know kung best friends ba kami o ano, wala kaming label sa isa't isa. Basta, all I know is we go out, we eat out, we watch movie, at pag kami ay together, parang walang problema sa mundo. Masaya lahat, buhay na buhay ang mundo namin, kahit walang label between the two of us. Siguro super duper best friend kami. At ang mundo ko ay parang colored, hindi black and white. Kuya Josh, after high school, my family decided to migrate to Canada. I had no choice but to go. Para akong namatayan noong panahon na yon dahil naiwan ko si Nestor. When Nestor came to the house to say goodbye, gusto kong di na tumuloy sa Canada. During that time, wala pang internet, kaya panay letters lang kami sa isa't isa. I went to college sa Canada na, and when I finished, I went back to the Philippines to visit. Sobrang saya ko when I met Nestor again. I hugged him so tightly at sabi ko, I'm finally home. Kuya Josh, halong saya at sakit ang naramdaman ko dahil Nestor introduced me to Ruby, his girlfriend. Halos ikamatay ko knowing mayroon ng ibang mahal si Nestor. Ang sakit dahil hindi ako makaiyak sa harap nila. I kept it to myself. The feeling of loneliness and defeated. Feeling ko talo ako. Panalo nga ako sa buhay namin sa Canada, pero talunan ako sa puso ni Nestor. A week after, I left Philippines with a heavy heart dahil I was not able to tell Nestor na mahal ko siya. Hindi ko alam bakit, hindi ko alam bakit hindi ko nasabi what I was feeling then. All I know, si Nestor ang lalaking naging sandalan ko, naging tunay na tao sa akin, at dahil sa kanya, nagkaroon ng direction ang buhay ko. I strive to be better dahil sa kanya. Kuya Jush, a month after, I heard from a friend that Nestor married Ruby. Super iyak ako noon. Sinisisi ko ang sarili ko dahil I was a coward. Naduwag ako to tell Nestor my feelings. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, things would have been different had Nestor knew how I felt about him. In my heart, alam ko, mahal din o minahal din ako ni Nestor. I avoided any contacts with him so I can heal. It took me years to really move on from the hurt. Binaling ko ang hurt ko to be very successful professionally. At nagtagumpay ako. Kaya all this time, no love life and I decided to be single. Single by choice, sabi nga. Kuya Jush, maraming nagkagusto sa akin dahil maganda naman ako. Pero lahat yon, I did not bother because isa lang ang nasa puso ko. Now that I'm retired, I visited Philippines again after a long time of absence. This time, I tried to reconnect with Nestor dahil alam kong okay na ako. I went to their old house in Quezon City but was told they have moved. I searched him so I can finally tell him how I felt then. Kuya Jush, pinatay uli ako for the second time kasi I found out that Nestor had died. Hindi ko na siya inabutan. He died of a heart attack. He died na hindi ko nasabi ang tunay na nararamdaman ko para sa kanya din. He died na hindi ko nasabi na salamat sa pagmamahal na pinaramdam niya sa akin when I needed it most. Kuya Jush, minsan lang ko siya iibigin. Minsan lang ko siyang mamahalin. Sana kapulutan ng aral ang story ko. Sana kapulutan ng aral ang story ko. Be honest with your feelings. Be brave to accept your feelings towards another person. Kung mahal mo, sabihin mo. Learn to say I love you now to the people you care about. Do not wait for the right time because there is no such thing as the right time. Maraming salamat for reading my letter. More power to you, your show, at salamat PHLV Radio for having a show like Dear Kuya Jush. Ang inyong taga-subaybay, Agnes. Nako, teka muna. Happy viewing! Nako, si Emma Consul watching us from, I believe this is Carson, California. Si Estrelita Lapid, si Bardo is watching us from San Dimas, California. Nako dami nating nanonood ngayon. So, recap lang para doon sa mga humahabol. So, itinago ko sa pangalang Agnes. She's 60 years old at single by choice. Ang sinasabi niya, yung middle child siya. So, just like any middle child, di ba, may mga middle child syndrome na normally, pag middle child ka, you felt alone, you felt unloved, you felt unfair ang buhay. At nagkataon daw, parang dysfunctional ang kanyang tawag sa kanyang pamilya dahil yung papa daw niya ay mabaero at ang mama naman niya ay may mga affairs. Okay. So because of that, nagkataon din na bless siya because she's intelligent at nag-excel siya sa studies. Ang story niya started when she was in high school and she met this man or this boy named Nestor. Tinago rin natin sa pangalang Nestor. So, the funny thing is, they became very, very close kasi parang nagkataon siya yung naging hingahan niya ng sama ng loob, ng kanyang confidant, kumbaga, naging sandalan daw, listening ear, shoulder to cry on. So, they become very, very close. And because of that, walang label. So, hindi sila best friend, hindi sila mag-on, there's no mutual understanding, hindi sila mag-jowa, hindi sila mag-boyfriend. Basta walang label. All she knows is they go out, they went out together, they go to movies together. At sabi nga niya, pag magkasama sila, as if walang problema in the world, at happy lang, colored ang buhay, at so on and so forth. Pero walang label whatsoever. Now, just like any other family, nag-migrate ang kanilang pamilya sa US. Sa Canada. Mabubuking nyo talaga yung mga chine-change ko mga lugar. Nag-migrate yung family ni Agnes sa Canada. At sabi nga niya, nung pumunta si Nestor to say goodbye, nung nagkita sila on the day na aalis na siya papuntang Canada, magbabigrate na si Agnes sa Canada, ayaw na niyang tumuloy kasi feeling niya maiiwan niya si Nestor. At kahit hindi niya inaamin at that time, mahal niya si Nestor at minahal niya si Nestor. So, of course, during that time, 60 years old na si Agnes now. So, at that time, obviously, wala pang internet. So, what they do is they just letter writing lang sila. So, and when she finished college in Canada, muwi siya for the first time. Muwi si Agnes at nagkita sila ni Nestor. So, sabi nga, they hugged so tightly at binulong niya o sinabi niya kay Nestor, I am home. Kasi para kay Agnes, ang kanyang home ay si Nestor. Ang sad, masaya siya na nakauwi siya sa Philippines, pero ang malungkot, inintroduce ni Nestor yung kanyang girlfriend na si Ruby. So parang gusto niya niyang mamatay kasi hindi siya makaiyak in front of them. So feeling niya, talunan siya na panalo siya being in Canada pero talo siya when it comes sa puso ni Nestor. Because like what she said, sabi nga ni Agnes, hindi niya nasabi kay Nestor yung true feelings niya. Okay, so she went back to Canada and of course she decided not to be in touch with Nestor anymore so she could move on, she could heal. Pero all this time, sabi nga niya, maraming nagkagusto, maraming gustong magkaroon ng relationship sa kanya. Pero she decided na magpakayaman na lang. She wanted to be very, very successful professionally. And she did. So, nakapag-move on siya after those years. And when she retired, kasi retired na siya, she decided to go back to the Philippines. Dahil okay na siya in her heart, in her mind, okay na siya, naka-move on na siya, na talunan siya dahil nagpakasal na nga, nalaman niya na kinasal na si Nestor kay Ruby. At pagdating nung nalaman niya yon, so the way she did was for her to move on, parang kinat niya lahat ng ties niya about Philippines at saka lalo na si Nestor. But she tried to reconnect when she was retired. Ang tagal ng panahon na yon kasi college to siguro just to go back and have a closure. At gusto niya this time na sabihin kay Nestor na, hoy, I was in love with you when we were together, ganyan. Pero sadly, namatay na naman daw siya for the second time. Simply because, at that time, nung nalaman niya, pumunta siya doon sa old house sa Quezon City nila Nestor, wala na raw doon, nakalipat na. So, sinearch niya. Hindi niya sinabi how she searched for them. So, pero natagpuan niya, sadly, Nestor had died. Namatay si Nestor ng heart attack. At ang sinasabi niya, the reason why Agnes wrote to us is to share na sana people and we the viewers as well as listeners, we would be able to tell our feelings. Parang wag na tayo magpatumpik-tumpik looking for the right time. Di ba sometimes we're saying, this is not the appropriate time. Sabi niya, if you love the person, say it now. If you care for that someone, say it now. Don't wait for the right time kasi there's no such thing according to her. At acknowledge mo na yung feelings mo. Don't hide it. It's better to say it now para sabi nga niya, siguro kung sinabi niya at the time yung feelings niya kay Nestor, the story, the narrative would have been different. Baka siya na ang pinakasalan as opposed to Ruby. Kasi you got to remember, all this time, wala namang alam si Nestor na may feelings si Agnes sa kanya. So what she's, of course, she's assuming na had Nestor knew na mahal ni Agnes si Nestor, things would have been different. Kaya ang sabi nga niya, sana kapulutan ng aral yung kwento niya. What she's saying, again, I'll repeat. Sabi niya, be honest with your feelings. Magpakatotoo sa ating nararamdaman. Be brave to accept your feelings towards another person. Kung meron ka nararamdaman, sabihin mo. Kung mahal mo, sabihin mo. Learn to say, I love you now to the people you care about. Do not wait, sabi niya, for the right time because there is no such thing as right timing or right time. Yun ang ating storya na minsan lang kitang iibigin. Dahil yun ang sinabi niya kay Nestor na in her heart, si Nestor lang ang lalaking kanyang iibigin, ang kanyang mamahalin. At ito ang letter ni Agnes. Okay, aba, si Tony Pilapil is watching. Hey, Tony Pilapil is watching us from Carson, California as well. Aba, si Catherine Cruz, si Lilette is watching. Hey, Catherine. Catherine is the wife of the former Consul General of Los Angeles, Adelio Cruz. Sabi niya, hey, hello, watching with you. Wow. Okay. Hello, Kuya Jush, watching with you from Doha, Qatar. Sabi ni Katrina Poblete, Salum. Nako, may surprise tayo sa inyo kasi yung anak niya would be guesting doon sa isa kong show one of these days. I believe next month. And she's watching from Doha, Qatar with Rosana Milar Barrera. As most of you are familiar with Rosana na, she guested na with us doon sa Alam Mo Ba? And she's a good singer and she is a she's a dentist by profession, but she is a instructor na in Doha, Qatar, doing so well. Sabi niya, agree, there's no right time, just, sabi ni Katrina Poblete, Saloma, okay, agree siya sa sinabi ni Agnes, there is no right time, just right person. Wow, maganda kung right person, di ba? O yung mga comments nyo, si Azaret, si Gina, si Emma, si Estrelita, o si Bardo, si Tony, anong masasabi nyo kay Agnes? Do you agree na tama ba? Kasi yung nangyari sa kanya, nahuli, di ba? But while we're waiting for you guys to write your comments so I could read it on air, ganito yan. Ang sabi ni Kuya Jush, I agree with Agnes because sometimes wag tayong mag-assume, wag tayong asumero o asumera. Kung mahal mo, sabihin mo. Kung galit ka, sabihin mo. Wag nang magpatumpik-tumpik because this, like sabi nga niya, don't wait for right timing because there's no such thing, and I agree with Agnes. Oh, si Hazel Velasco. Hazel Velasco is from Long Beach, California, and Hazel will be guesting too. Si Hazel is a very good singer here in Los Angeles, in California, and she will be guesting here. And I know Hazel, she has a upcoming show for the holiday. So i-plug natin, Hazel. Text me kung ano, I could mention it on air as well. She will be guesting with us, I believe, in January. Sa Alam Mo Ba with Dear Kuya Jush, and we'll know more about Hazel Velasco. I know more about her now because I was doing my research, but I will save it until when she guested or when she guest sa show. Okay. Now, going back kay Agnes. Naku, Agnes, I feel bad na yun ang nangyari sa love life mo o sa buhay pag-ibig mo. It could have been different. It could have been kung nagpakatotoo ka lang. And I felt bad. You know, I'm a middle child too. At it's true that sometimes most middle child, we go through what they call a child syndrome. Just like you, tatlo rin kami. And I would say na parang lahat yata ng mga middle child, we feel that once in a while. Oh, somebody was texting me, bakit daw parang namamagay yung mata ko. Oh, because I woke up so early today. I had to attend a community town meeting earlier. So it was so early at hindi po na ano yung mata ko. But thank you for asking. Hindi po namamagay yung mata ko, and I've not been crying. Nagkataon lang, masyado maaga, kulang ako sa tulog. Teka na. Sabi ni CM, nako, si Hazel, sabi niya, yes, yeah, yes on your guesting. At let me know yung show nyo para ma-plug ko. Sabi ni CM, sabi niya, sadly enough, the most painful goodbyes are the one that are left unsaid and never explained. Nako, tama yan, CM. Kasi 'di ba, like in what happened to Agnes, when she wants to reconnect, or when she wanted to reconnect with the store, yung kanyang lost love, o yung sabi nga, the one that got away. Okay? Too late, 'di ba? Kasi firstly, he got married to Ruby. At the same time, it was too late kasi he had passed. Tama 'yon. Ang pinakamasakit talaga yung mag-goodbye ka na hindi mo nasabi yung mga gusto mong sabihin at hindi mo na-explain kung meron man kayong pinagdaanan o napagdaanan. It is always best, sabi nga, honesty is the best policy. I know it's trivial, it's trite, it's parang ano lang, it's commonplace, but it is always important to be honest with your feelings. Whether in a relationship, whether with any kind of, whether to your friends, if you felt like your friend had hurt you, or you need to be able to be honest to tell how you felt. Hindi naman, what I'm saying is hindi pwedeng naman yung in front of everybody you announce it to the world. You could have a one-on-one, kasi I personally believe that in any relationship, communication is a key. Communication is a factor. Kaya nga, I always said in the past, di ba, if you watch teleseries or if you watch any of the soap that is going right now, bakit nagkakaroon ng conflict? Bakit nagkakaroon kumbaga, ng discussion? Is because one character is hiding an issue or something from yung protagonist or yung main character. Pero kung kaya nagkakaroon ng conflict kasi somehow there's this honesty, parang kinikip yung feelings, it was not being said properly, or ina-assume. It would be best, I think we have a better world if we try to be honest with the way we communicate with each other. It can be polite. It doesn't have to be shouting match. It doesn't have to be in a way na it would hurt the other person. But it could be a one-on-one, and you just have to tell how you feel. If you feel like you're being slighted, you're being backbited, or you are being trampled upon, or you're hurting because of that other person or group of people doing to you, then wag ka nang magtumpik-tumpik. Don't wait, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next time. My only advice to you, or one of my advices to you would be, do not say anything when you're pissed off, when you're upset. Kasi sometimes, sabi nga nila, words can be hurtful compared to a physical touch. Okay, kunyari, binatukan mo, sinampal mo, tinadya ka mo, sinabutan mo, yun kasi nag-heal yun eh. It can heal fast. But, yung salita kasi, it lasts forever kasi laging mo maaalala the way kung namura ka or you were cast or you were pinahiya ka in front of so many people, you will never forget that feeling and you will always go back to that. O, teka, sabi ni, si Emma Consul. Thank you, Emma. Sabi niya, life is short. We should make the most of it before it's too late because it's too late unsaid. Tama. Nako, kailangan talaga. At sabi nga, dagtungan ko yun si M, sabi niya, life is too short. In my mind, life is too short. Don't make it shorter anymore. Tapos, totoo yan. We should make the most of it. Kaya nga, travel if you can. Ako ngayon, I'll just share to you. In the past kasi, I'm hindi naman frugal, pero I don't really go out much yung pang-vacation. And parang, ipon-ipon. Now, I think I'm more a traveler, a wise traveler, meaning I want to experience, I want to see the world. Kasi sabi nila, money not spent is just money. Okay, hindi ko naman sinasabi na you spend money that you don't have. You don't want naman to go on a trip on a credit card kasi babayaran mo yun. What I'm saying is, have a balance in your life. You work hard, but you play hard. Okay, that's my mantra now. You work hard, then you play hard. Huwag kang masyadong magpakamatay sa trabaho because you're just a number, a social security number. You're just a number in your work. So, kailangang balance talaga. If you work very hard, you should be able to reward yourself with a trip, with the people you spend time with, the people you love, the people you care about, your loved ones. Kasi minsan talaga, and I'm guilty of that, masyado tayong we tend to be so involved with our job, with our profession, that we forgot the people that matters most, or the most important thing to us. In my mind, that's family, and of course friends, and of course first and foremost it's the God or the supreme being that you worship. Okay, si Gerald Sibayan. Gerald Sibayan is the loving husband of a very good friend, and of course the concert comedy queen, Ay de las Alas. And Gerald, say hello to Aya. Sabihin mo, belated happy birthday. Si Mary Jane Concepcion is watching us. Mary Jane! Masyadong late niya dyan. Mary Jane is watching us from Houston, Texas. Mary Jane, guest ka next week kung gusto mo. Mag-co-host ka dito sa show na to. Yung nga lang, medyo late na sa'yo. Maganda yung topic next week. I-send ko sa'yo yung synopsis. Si Dominic Elsa Pascual. Hey! Si Dominic to o si Elsa. Elsa is a very, very good friend from way back. Siya yung responsible for taking good care of me when it comes to magaling siya talaga when it comes to cutting hair, color, as well as manicure and pedicure. At very talaga one of the best out there. Ang dami natin Si Cesar's Place in the Philippines. Yeah, sabi ni Cesar Place. Sabi niya, work hard, play hard. Correct? Oh, thumbs up pa siya. Sabi niya, indeed, sabi ni Mary Jane Concepcion, indeed, relationships matter more than any material things in life. Nako, napaka-correct niyan. Kasi ito nga nangyari kay Agnes, di ba? Wait siya, payaman siya, professionally, sabi nga niya, pero nawala naman yung love of her life. Sinabi ni Dominic, love you. Love you too, Elsa. Mary Jane, date na yan. So, you're gonna be co-hosting. So, yan po, everybody who's online now or watching us, si Mary Jane Concepcion, who guested also in our show. She, nurse practitioner. And she has two kids. one girl, the bunso, and of course yung dalawa nasa military, and recently they went home. Yung dalawa niyang anak na lalaki who is in the service went home. So Mary Jane, tell them happy Veterans Day, at salute to your kids, to your sons, for being in the service. The big service, not only to the community but of course to the country as a whole. So kudos to them. Si Rose Serial is watching. Hey Rose. Rose is... teka muna. Ano yun? That's my phone. That's my PH. Hindi ko maintindihan. Si Rose po is one of those people na talagang kinakarir ang pagta-travel. She's a jet setter and she's just enjoying her life. And she's a epitome, an example of play hard, work hard, and just enjoy life. Sabi niya, "Nako Elsa, I'll call you. I miss you too. And I need you." Sabi ni Tony, "While you're young, enjoy yourself first." Nako, totoo, Tony. Aba, galing talaga natin ngayon ha. Ang dami nating mga hugot dito ha. Yeah, Tony is also a good friend of mine. Siya ang aking boba buddy, ng aming shirty buddy. Parang, naku, ngaya tayo sugar ka tumataas because Tony and I, we go out almost every day to have boba. It's our boba time. Okay? Sabi niya, si Mary Jane, sabi niya, thank you. Sabi ni Rose, okay. Yung Caesar's Place pala, PH, sa akin yon sa Pinas, kako. Okay. Yung si Caesar Place pala, ang sabi niya, work hard, play hard. Correct. Sabi nga, di ba? Tama yon. Kasi you got to know si Rose, kasi a very lovely lady at a funny lady at that, and she's really a character. And she's been traveling. Parang every time I would know, it's either she's in Europe, she just came back. Booking ka na konti. She just came back from her trip to Spain. At nako, super it's one lady you need to meet. She's a ball of fire and laughter. Desi Santos is watching us from Quezon City. And Sunny Francis is watching. Happy viewing to everybody. Balik muna tayo kay Agnes. Okay. So you guys believe. Teka, sabi nyo, naghahanap. Yan po. Yung mga listeners and viewers natin. Si Rose Serial is very, very single. Single and ready to mingle. Very, very nice lady at that. And she's so funny, and I think she would be parang, paano ba, how would I put it, na she would be a price catch to any single guys over there or over anywhere. Talagang naghahanap daw siya ng significant other. At so, yung may mga referrals dyan, i-contact nyo po rin si Rose. Okay, going back kay Agnes. Nako, napunta na tayo kay Rose. Yung kay Agnes. Agnes, firstly, maraming salamat for trusting us. And Rose talaga. Sabi niya, she's lively, lovable, and beautiful. At very, very funny. Talaga si Rose. Ako, Rose, gamitin kaya natin yung story next time. So anyways, that being said, si Agnes, firstly, thank you for trusting us with your story. At hopefully na yung sa aral na you impart on us, it gives us, or it gave us something to think about, something to ponder. Kasi yun ang nagiging issue minsan even in any our relationship, we kind of keep it to ourselves the way we feel. Normally, prior to pandemic, we're not as generous when we give our compliments to other people. We know we tend to complain more than to appreciate. So dapat balance. So firstly, with any of your relationships, my advice, Kuya Josh's advice is be cognizant, be aware. Yung sa family nyo, maging generous tayo pag sabi na I love you, I appreciate you. Kasi do it now. appreciate your people now. Appreciate your loved ones now, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other. Appreciate niyo siya now. Don't wait for the last minute. Don't wait when they're gone. Tapos nung kayo nag-iiyak, nung kayo nagngangalngal, because hindi nyo nasabi yung mga things na dapat nasabi nyo. It is important na you tell the people you care about, the people you love, na tell them now. Appreciate you na sila now. It's in the now. Well, don't wait for tomorrow kasi I believe tomorrow will take care of itself. Importante na paalam mo how you feel. Kung you are bothered by an action they did, tell them. Say it. Kung naman na-appreciate mo yung for the sons and for the children, tell your mom, your dad, how much you care about, how much you appreciate what they have done for you and what they're doing to you. Tell how much you love them. And same thing with the parents. I-express nyo na yung love nyo. It doesn't have to be lip service. Kasi minsan, and I had a long talk with some parents recently, sabi nila, they show their love more in action. That's great, but sometimes affirmation is important, na hindi lang sa action. Hindi lang na, pinag-aaral ko naman sila. I send them to good school. I give them, they give them allowance, a huge allowance. I buy them clothes. Those are good, I would say, good actions or showing affection. But sometimes people, we need to hear the four-letter word, I love you, di ba? It's important in 4 words. I love you, I care about you. Things like that. Kasi affirmation yun. It is always nice. Di ba? Iba yung feeling pag sinabi sa'yo ng significant other mo, ng people you care about, or people you love, that they love you back, or they love you, they care for you. Iba yung feeling Parang, hindi naman nakakakares ng ego, pero it's more of an assurance, di ba? Aside, kasi a lot of us sometimes, sabi nga, our language of love is through action. Sa ginagawa, more on action than on lip service. Why not try both? Not only action, but coupled with words. Di ba? Parang, let not any stone unturned. Do it na, 'di ba? Don't wait for the right time. And I 100% agree with Agnes. There's no such thing as right time because yung right time baka huli na. Are you gonna wait for the last, for the late yung parang mahuli na before you would even acknowledge how you feel or you felt for that person? Kaya nga what happened to Agnes, 'di ba? Yung nga sinare niya yung kanyang life to us is because sabi nga niya when she was ready to tell Nestor how she felt then, it was too late. Okay? Then siguro, like, yung assumption yung siguro, di ba? Maraming namamatay sa siguro, di ba? Kasi you should acknowledge na, imagine mo, sabi nga niya, what if, di ba? Na when had she told Nestor na mahal niya during that time, baka nagkataon, baka siya yung Ruby na pinakasalan ni Nestor, it could have been her. Which is true naman. We will never know. Baka Nestor being Nestor at that time was not, may mga kasi ganyan ngayon nangyayari, di ba? Sometimes we're too afraid to acknowledge our feeling because we are fearful of the potential, the probability of rejection. And I keep telling people, it's okay to be rejected. At least it's better to have loved and lost than never love at all. I know it's very tried and parang worn out statement, but it's so true. Sabi nga, mas magandang nagmahal ka't nawala. At least naramdaman mo paano magmahal at paano mahalin. Yan. Ako, si Ernie is watching also. Nako, hi Ernie, happy viewing to you. Just to let you know, I got your list. I'll review it and I'll get back to you. Nako, sabi ni Jem Yu. Nako, regular ko rin to si Jem Yu. Nako, Jem, padala ka pa ng mga picture. Si Jem Yu is the owner of Jem Kitchenette. Nako, ang kanyang mga niluluto at ang mga pastries niya. Talagang mouth-watering talaga. Yung kanyang nakita ko yung recently. Yung mga pictures na pinost niya, Camaron rebusado. So, we'll talk about that. Masyado lang po kasing mahiyain si Jem. So, Jem is happily married with two kids to Von, and Von is the owner. Aside, yun, parang meron silang hustle na business, and that is the photo shop. No, not photo shop. It's a photo booth. Sorry, it's a photo booth business. So, and one of these days, i-feature natin sila para, especially for the holidays and whatever occasions you might have. Ako, parang ano na, advertising. Tapos, and I think they're involved now, happily involved with a freight forwarding, atin ito or something. Basta, we'll feature them in the upcoming shows. Okay. So, any other comments bago natin ibigay ang last word natin kay Agnes? So, just let me know. Okay, so for everybody who watched the show, maraming salamat as always. Agnes, sana maraming salamat for sharing your story with us. And I know enjoy retirement, and it's just sad that things happened the way it did, and it's not really a happy ending. But siguro naman now your lesson that you imparted to us would linger, that we will always remember the Agnes story, that we need to be more cognizant, we need to be more aware, and we need to acknowledge people's feelings. Now we need to be appreciative and be honest with our feelings. Siguro like ako personally, I would always remember na instead of mahuli, I might as well do it now. Right or wrong, acknowledge it. Si Katrina, sabi niya, Poblete, sabi niya, true! Life and love is meant to be shared. Naku, ganda. True, totoo. Life and love is meant to be shared. Kaya wag tayong mahiya. I-express na ang feelings natin. And when we express it, it must be the right person. Naku, teka, paano mararaman natin, Katrina, ang right person? 'Di ba? Parang gamble ang life. Parang sugal yan. We don't know when the right person. Siguro magandang topic yan next time. When do you know you're dealing with the right person? Ano ba ang mga attributes, characteristic ng right person? Is there such thing as wrong person? Magandang discussion yan. But, definitely, I agree with you 110%. Life and love, ang buhay at ang pag-ibig is meant to be shared. Talagang iba pag sinishare mo. Something, when you share, sabi nga, when you share yung blessing, nadodoble yan, nati-triplicate, quadruple, super. You cannot, sabi nga, the blessing is outpouring. Kasi when you bless others, you will be blessed more. At yan ang nakasulat, yan ang nakasulat sa mahal na libro. Kaya, tama rin. Kaya wag tayong mahiya. Express ang feelings natin. I agree 100%. Yung cargo pala is Alin Cargo. Nako, bago yan. Jem, maybe you could inform us next time kung ano yung mga prices ng Alin Cargo. Kasi right now, ang daming yung cargo po, for those people watching us, in the Philippines, cargo pa yung freight forwarding, mga balikbayan boxes, and there's so many things, issues going on now with the boxes, and I know I was told na maraming mga boxes na hindi nakakarating, not on time. So we'll pick si Von, ayan, nakapasok rin siya. Si Frederick Von Yu, na asawa ni Jem, is a ano bang tawag doon? Agent of Alin Cargo, and we'll pick his brain one of these days para ma-promote din natin ito kung gaano kagaling ang Alin Cargo. Ganda ng title, Alin Cargo. Okay, so that being said, maraming salamat kay Asaret. Naku, Asaret, na-miss ko mga comment mo. Si Gina Marco, si Emma Consul, thank you for your comment. Si Bardo, naku, hindi ko na-miss ko yung comment. Si Catherine Cruz, si Tony Pilapil, si Katrina Poblete Salom. Katrina, I hope I'm not killing your last name. And then thank you for participating so much, Katrina. And of course, si Hazel Velasco, who's a very good singer from Long Beach, who will be having a show. Si CM, of course, is always a regular. Thank you, Emma, for your comment. Si Elsa Pascual, and Dominic Pascual. Si Mary Jane Concepcion, who's watching us from Houston, Texas. Si Gerard Sibayan, of course, is the loving husband of our good friend and concert comedy queen, Ai Ai. Si Cesar's Place is si, ano pala to, si Rosariel. Si Mary Jane Concepcion again. Si Jem Yu. Tapos, sino pa bang miss ko? Thank you, Tony, for your comment. Tapos, si Sunny Francisco, si Des Santos, si Desi Santos, si, sino pa? Para wala tayong na-miss. Okay? Yun ang mga ano natin. So, maraming salamat again, Agnes, for sharing. At for those people who watched the show yesterday, alam mo ba, maraming salamat po. It is with so much gratitude na the numbers are showing, and thank you for sharing. Do sa team share, maraming salamat. Sa team replay, maraming salamat. My guest was Kenneth Rolrente, a very very good singer, a songwriter. At pakinggan niyo po yung kanyang ikwento mo sa akin. It's his first ever Tagalog Christmas song na sinulat ni Nathan. It's really really a very very good song na dapat marinig nyo. Ikwento mo sa akin ang title. Ikwento mo sa akin. Okay. Sabi ni Rose, thanks Josh, love you, keep on smiling. Thank you as well. Sabi ni Jemyu, thank you too Josh. No problem guys, anytime. I miss you guys as well. So hopefully, wala mo na tayong replay because I'm back from a long trip that I know you heard. Basta, maraming salamat talaga for always being supportive, for watching the show, for sharing the show. Please continue sharing it, continue watching us and supporting not only my shows but also the shows, all the shows sana of PHLB Radio. At please do subscribe to PHLB Radio, at kung pwede rin mag-subscribe kayo sa aking sariling Josh Anduit Facebook. No, not Facebook. Well, you could add me on Facebook. But I have also a YouTube channel. Medyo i-active ko na ng content. At marami nagre-reklamo. So there'll be some new things that I'll be posting na medyo na busy lang po ang kuya nyo. So with that, maraming salamat sa inyo lahat. I am so at awe with gratitude in my heart. I'm so I am lost of a word every week na makita ko yung mga numbers. It's growing. Maraming salamat po. At sabi ni Katrina, looking forward na bumisita ka here sa amin sa Doha. Ay ako Katrina, 2024, parang meron akong concert na gagawin sa Middle East. Sana matuloy. It's Dubai and then I think it's Doha. But it's 2024 and I will let you guys know as soon as I know. Teka muna, klaro lang When I say concert, hindi po ako kakanta. I'm just putting it together. I'm producing it. Or maybe producing or live producing it for some group of people who would like me to do it. And they want me to do it in Dubai or Middle East and also in Doha. And Katrina Poblete Salom, I can't wait to meet you as well, you and your family as well. And Ayana, of course. And Ayana will be guesting. I believe, December yata si Ayana she will be guesting. And can't wait to get to know her. I already know her background and i-announce natin. I think it's end of the month. End of the month siya mag-guest sa atin dito sa PHLB sa show kong Alam Mo Ba. And I will have the poster posted as soon as possible. It's already been done by Johan's group, and definitely watch out for that. And okay, so to end, I always end my show or shows rather. Again, maraming salamat. Looking forward to a beautiful week next week. This week kasi medyo maulan dito sa California so very kind of wet in a way, kind of weird ang and I know sabi couple of days parang 30 something na lang yata ang Christmas so looking forward to that. And for people in the States, I'm not too sure about the people watching us in different kinds of the country. Happy Thanksgiving po this coming Thursday. So happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your special time with your friends and family and loved ones. Enjoy po, and happy Thanksgiving from me to everybody. And again, as always, be kind. You can never go wrong with kindness. And any act of kindness, and this happened to me, and honestly, I am a living testimony for that. Any act of kindness that you've done to people, it will come back to you in so many ways, in different forms, in different times, with different people. And that is a guarantee. Panghawakan nyo po, i-manifest nyo na. And to everybody, you have a wonderful weekend next week, and you have a wonderful week. Be safe, and God bless us all. Good night, everybody. Sign off muna ako for now, but I'll be back Friday for Alam Mo Ba with Josh Andowit, and Saturday naman for Dear Kuya Josh. Happy viewing to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Goodbye, everybody. Be nice, behave, be kind. Bye-bye po.